Hi guys, here's another video from Long Island Audit. This guy does an amazing job. He always stays calm, polite and cordial. He knows his rights and is prepared to make a stand to protect those rights. Please visit his channel and subscribe. Let's help him get that silver play button. Thanks guys.
How you doing, sir?
Hey, how are you?
Can I help you?
No, I don't need help right now. Thank you though, I appreciate it.
You have to sign in. You're going to come into the building, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. Shoot.
How you doing?
How you doing, man?
So it's okay for him not to sign it?
He's an employee.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So if you want to come in, you got to sign in, okay?
So we got the finance department, tax collection and assessments.
Hey, can I help you?
Director of Finance. Hey, how are you?
Hey, hello. Can you turn that off, please?
Huh?
Can you turn that off, please?
No, I'm recording.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Who are you from?
What do you mean? Who am I from?
Well, you're recording, so, just need to know who's in the building.
Yeah, I signed in on the sign-in sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what company are you with?
Oh, I'm independent.
Okay, and you're recording for...
I'm gathering content for a story I'm working on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just need to know who's in the building.
Surely that's why they have to sign in? It'd take all day to do any business if you had to tell everyone you see who you are and what you're doing.
That's all.
Yeah, sure. Have a nice day. That I'm doing what?
Recording?
Recording? Yeah, there's a reason, for sure.
Can we ask you why?
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist. Sure. Can I get your name?
My name is Anna.
Anna, nice to meet you, Anna.
Nice to meet you.
And your name?
Tracy Jackson.
Tracy, nice to meet you, Tracy.
And your name?
Hi.
So
I met you already? Nice to meet you again.
let's walk down to the front desk and we can wait right by security.
For what? Why do I have to wait by security? I don't understand, sir.
Because
Excuse me,
until
sir.
Yeah.
Since you didn't sign in and follow our protocols correctly,
I
have
did.
to ask you to leave.
I did sign in.
No, you sign as a good citizen. That's not signing in.
How
We
do you
need your
know?
name.
How would you know that?
Because we looked in the book because people are concerned you're walking around the building with a camera.
But how would you know that that's not my name? I don't understand.
Okay,
Well,
so
we
you
wouldn't
can
know.
prove to me by showing me your license.
we wouldn't
Well,
know
let's calm
because
down.
we need
Let's
to-
calm down here.
We
There's
already
no-
asked you for ID. You haven't
Yeah,
provided
but you're not a law enforcement officer, and
Sir,
to be
as-
frank, a law enforcement officer couldn't even ask me for my ID without me breaking a law, which I'm not breaking any
But if you're
laws.
trespassing, it is...
How am I trespassing? I have business here. I'm an independent journalist
So
gathering
what is your
content.
business and with whom do you have that business?
I have business with every department here. I'm gathering content for a story. Freedom of the press, sir.
Freedom of the press
I'm an independent
requires
journalist.
identification.
No, it does not.
It absolutely does.
You're 100% wrong.
So help and prove me wrong with that. Let's wait at the front desk.
I would love to educate you on the subject. I
Please,
would.
let's walk down this way.
Okay, and just you calm down because you came over here like a
No, I was looking for you because everybody around the building is asking questions. So
Yeah.
I checked the book.
Anybody
I
who's
was
asking me a question, I've answered their question.
Right. So
Well, okay,
again,
that's
I'm going to
fine.
ask
But
if we can go
like I
down
said,
to the
you didn't
front
follow protocol because you didn't
I
stop
did.
your name. So your name, that's your name. That you're gonna go with that as your name.
I just put it in the book. That's you told me to sign in. I signed in, and I'm not gonna. So how do you know that it was even me that signed that? You know what I mean? I signed the book. That's all I know. Signed it
Okay,
in
so
front.
so you could confirm when we go
I
back down
signed.
in the book that
I
where you
signed the
signed.
book. I signed the book. As per your protocols here, I didn't have to. This is a public building. Why should I have to give out my personal
Because of
information?
COVID-19, sir.
Yeah, I
There's
understand.
protocols.
And I followed them.
Hello. Hey, how are you?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Hey, how are you?
Nice to meet you guys.
Courtroom Assistant Superintendent, Human Resources. This gentleman who has provided the name of a citizen as he signed in at the front desk has been walking around the building going into confidential areas of the building.
That's not
How are
true.
you?
All he's been-
How you doing, sir?
Can
He says he's a part of-
Sure, I'll come talk to you. No problem.
What's going on today? Why are we
No, nothing. I'm an independent journalist officer.
Okay.
Can I just know, can I get your name and your badge so I know who I spoke to?
I'll give you all the information at the end, but I need to know why you're here.
Okay, yeah, I'm an independent journalist, gathering content for a story, exercising my First Amendment right, freedom of press. That's all. I'm just gathering content for a story. I'm not going into restricted areas or anything like that.
That is fine. You're allowed to do that, but you need to sign in with a name.
I did sign in.
No, with a name.
I did sign in.
With your name.
But I did.
No, you didn't. Your first name and your last name.
Yeah, but why would you think that my first name's not good and my last name's not
Okay, do you have an
citizen?
ID on you?
But you can't ask me for ID unless I've broken a law, sir. You have to have
Sir.
reasonable articulable suspicion I
Do you have
committed a
ID?
crime.
You need to sign in, otherwise
How
they're
you doing,
saying you're
sir?
trespassing.
Okay, so I'm gonna go sign. I'm gonna go sign in.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're
no
saying
problem.
what you wrote wasn't true, correct?
What? No, I don't know. I just
Okay.
signed in.
Okay.
That's all.
This is how it works, okay?
Yeah.
Firstly, I'm going to say I'm a police officer.
I understand
have
that.
to ask you your name. If you give me false information, that's a crime. That's
Oh,
punishable by arrest.
I know that.
Okay.
I know
So
that.
what is your name?
1 second. Are
No,
you?
what is your name,
Are
sir?
you telling me? Are you ordering me?
No, I'm telling you, you have to provide a name that is accurate.
No,
so
but
you're telling me your
I'm
name
not.
is good
I'm
Samaritan.
not telling you anything.
Okay.
I'm not
what
telling
is
you
your
anything.
What is your name?
But are you ordering me to give me your name?
Right now, you need to give ID to be in this building. Yes.
I have to give you my ID to be in this building.
Correct. That's
Or-
why we have security with a.
Okay, but I don't understand. If you can't get my ID, listen. I want to be reasonable here, but
You're
if
not
you,
being reasonable.
I'm
You're
trying
being,
to
you're
be.
being a problem.
But how?
Because you didn't sign in, you bypassed security.
I
and the
went
officer
right
didn't
to
know who
security.
you-
I told him what I was doing.
Did he bypass you?
No, he's not the security guard I spoke to.
He's the front security guard.
No, there was another gentleman
I
there.
don't know what you're talking about. Okay?
So if you
I was
don't,
on a
I don't
lunch.
understand.
Okay.
He was on lunch. He just explained it to
Walking
you.
into the building.
I'm talking to him. Thank you.
I was
I
walking into the
mean,
building. I was walking to go further downstairs because I still was on lunch. I noticed him past the desk.
Okay.
He was recording, which was fine.
Okay.
But I asked the guy who was sitting at the desk, did he sign in? He said no. So we called for him to come back. He came back. I asked him to sign the book, and then he could go on his merry
Okay.
way wherever he wanted to go.
So what?
He said okay.
Does he need to provide his real name to come into the city hall?
The procedure is because of COVID-19, that you have to sign your name.
Okay.
You have to give at least a phone number or email for contact tracing.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
It'll be in the police report.
Wow.
It'll be in the police report. You're offended by
I
that?
could no.
It'll be in the police
It's not
report.
that I'm. It's just that it's
You're
courtesy to
confused
identify
a lot. It's
yourself
fine.
as
They're
a.
asking you for your information. That's it.
Hey, Sarge, may I have a word with you, please?
You can have it.
Yeah, sure. So, I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. I'm in here. They're telling this officer is demanding to see
I didn't
identification from
demand
me.
it, but I know it.
He's demanding to see identification from me without reasonable articulable suspicion I've committed a crime. He's telling me to take it to court. I would like, as a supervisor, for you to de-escalate the situation a little bit because they came in a little hot. And as you know, I do not have any legal obligation to provide you with any sort of identification or identifying information, sir. So I'm exercising a First Amendment right peacefully. I've communicated to them what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything underhanded. You have a lot of police officers here. You know, as you can see, I'm not a threat. But things could be handled differently. This officer right here came in hot and started, demanding things of me, saying I was going to be arrested. I don't appreciate that. I want to just peacefully gather my content for my story here, sir. That's all I want to do.
Well, what's your story?
My story's on City Hall, sir. I don't want to disclose further detail because I haven't published it yet.
Of course.
I haven't published
Just
it
like
yet.
you claim you have the right. I can't. You shouldn't have the right to know what your story's about.
But
Especially
you
then,
don't,
if
though.
you're gonna videotape people
Yeah.
in the building.
But this is
why not
this is a public
No, it's
building.
not. You have to provide your name.
This is a public building.
You have to provide your name.
This is a public
Provide
building.
your name.
Why don't you want your name known?
No, I don't. It's not that I want my name known. It's not about that. He's
Good-
asking for
good-
identification.
But Good Samaritan, that's not a normal thing to do.
I understand that, but they could still call me. This is my private rights. I have a Fourth Amendment right to protect myself from searches and seizures of my identity. So, like I said, this is unconstitutional. And all I'm asking is, I signed in, I gave a name, and I gave a contact information. I understand for COVID, they don't need to know my real name, sir.
Hello, de-escalation. Okay, you see everybody that's here.
Yeah, I know.
We're just trying to follow the rules. Basically, if you don't follow the rules, you have to leave the building.
But I
And that's,
gave, I
listen,
gave a name, sir.
right, but we need ID. We need identification. Everybody here has identification.
Sergeant, if you as a law enforcement officer cannot demand ID from me, what makes you think that you as a security guard could? He's a law enforcement officer and he can't get my identification.
Well, we're trying to de-escalate this situation.
Me too.
By okay, maybe sometimes police officers could be a little bit intimidating. I'm asking you as a security guard and the superintendent, assistant superintendent.
I'm listening to you.
So can you please either give us ID, and can you please turn the camera on my face, please? I would appreciate it.
It's not in your face. I record everything I do. I have 2 cameras on at all times.
Okay.
I record everything I do.
But
That's just nothing personal against you.
Right, but it seems personal. All we do actually is for ID. Can you help us out with that?
But all I'm saying is that how can I give you ID, sir? I'm trying to be reasonable with you.
Okay.
How can I give you ID when a law enforcement officer can't compel me legally?
Because I'm trying to de-escalate the situation.
Yeah,
maybe a law enforcement is intimidating, and I'm trying to...
I'm peacefully filming. That's all. I'm exercising my rights here. That's all I'm doing. I don't want to make any problems. I've talked to several people here, and they had no problem with me filming.
But this is private property. Do you understand what private property is?
It's not private property at all. This is public property. This is open to the public. This is
with ID. With ID, sir.
No, where is the policy that says I have to give ID to enter this building?
I have ID.
Where is the can I see the policy where it says I have to show my driver's license in order to enter this building?
You want de-escalation, but by you being so evasive and asking all these questions,
Sergeant, standing up for my rights.
It actually escalates a little more than it needs to be.
Sergeant, standing up for my rights is being evasive.
He's
I have a right.
He's already told you the policy, right? Just because you don't want to believe the policy
Yeah.
doesn't mean you're right.
No, I just want. I'm asking to see the policy where I have to hand over my driver's license to be in the building. That's all I'm asking. If I will hand you over my driver's license.
First of all, you don't have a mask.
In this shot alone, there are 6 people not wearing a mask.
It says require a mask. You don't have a mask.
You don't have a mask?
Listen, I'm vaccinated. Do you show me that you're vaccinated?
So now I have to show you that I'm vaccinated?
Or do you have a mask? See,
I have a mask. I have a mask. I have a mask.
So we're asking about policies.
I have a mask. I'm
Okay, now, so you followed that policy, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now the next policy...
Because I saw that on the door.
Listen, the next policy right here is for you to show ID.
Where does it say that?
Listen, right here, all visitors must sign in with your phone, email, and ID.
That's a blatant lie. As you can see, there's no mention of having to produce any ID.
So that's all we ask.
That doesn't mean that I have to hand over my identification.
We're not handing. We just want to see it.
No, but
we need to record it.
But listen, that's violating my constitutional rights. And I know that you're saying that I'm being evasive, Sergeant. But at the end of the day, that's just me exercising my rights.
Excuse me.
Is that the right phone number for you that you wrote down there?
Sir, I really don't even want to answer any more questions because you guys are being really hot.
You're getting fake information.
You guys.
That's not your real number. You're falsifying information.
That falsifying information to a law enforcement officer is a crime. That is a crime. Falsifying.
That's a government form, sir. That's a government piece of paper.
Can you articulate the crime? Yeah. What crime have I committed? Articulate it.
We'll get a wrong name.
Can you? You're a law enforcement officer. Articulate the crime I've committed.
We've done it several times. You have.
What is the crime? I want to hear it.
I just said you wrote false information.
But what crime is that? That's all I'm asking you.
But
if you tell me what crime it is.
We pointed out to you the procedure and the policy and the sign. You're denying that. Everything we tell you, you're just denying. So we're
no,
going
but you're
in
not.
circles.
You're not telling me a
By the
crime though. You're not
information, you have to
articulating a
leave.
crime. Are you giving me a lawful order to leave?
Yes, you have to leave. You're not following policy of the
Sergeant, I'm going to confirm with your sergeant. Is that all right with you?
If you will not follow their policy, you have to leave.
So you're giving me a lawful order to leave?
To leave, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Thank
No problem.
you. Have a nice day.
Have a good day.
Appreciate it.
No problem. You guys are all going to get complaints on you.
All right, we appreciate it, but have a nice day, all right? Thank you.
So what policy did I break, sir? Can you just tell me? Can you explain to me? So when I'm going to come back here tomorrow.
Okay,
so
you see what the sign
I want
says,
to
all
know.
visitors. All right, thank you.
Hold the door.
Appreciate it.
Hey, that blue line, that's a desecration of the flag, man.
Have a nice day, all right? Appreciate it. Good.
Can you tell me what policies?
Listen,
reasonably. I left
see
the building.
everything.
I have left the building. I just want to know what policies tomorrow when I come back.
Okay, the
do I need
mask, ID, and everything else like that, and we appreciate it.
But where is the ID? Can you show me where it says I have to provide ID?
How do we know who you are? I have ID.
Does everybody who walked through this door provide you
Yes.
with ID?
Yes.
No, I saw 3 people walk in.
Well, listen,
so what
listen.
is it?
Oh,
what is
thank
it
you. I
then?
appreciate it.
What is it then?
That's it.
They didn't provide ID. Why do I have to provide ID?
All right, have a good
All right,
day.
have a nice day, sir.
Why do I have to provide ID?
Appreciate
Just so you know, I'm only doing this under threat of arrest by you, Sergeant. Sergeant, can I get your name? I never got your name.
Sergeant.
Your name's Sergeant?
Yeah.
Oh, your name's Sergeant. Very cool.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a nice day.
Long Island audit left the building under threat of arrest. Obviously the cops can't leave it there. They came back and continued to argue. They just can't let things go. Head over to his channel linked in the description to see what happened next.